I got two guns. This is that once in a lifetime.
Warning, this show contains adult language and is not intended for younger viewers. A few announcements before we start. Please make sure your computers, cameras, and microphones are turned off. If we lose connection with any of our performers during the show, an understudy will read in for them until they're able to reestablish connection. If we experience any technical issues or disturbances, we will simply try to wait them out. Fall classes are coming up. Register now for theater classes. We are offering the following class for fall 2021. Theater Appreciation, Acting 1, Beginning Characterization, Musical Theater 1, Makeup for the Stage, Stagecraft, Introduction to Stage Management. Contact the theater program coordinator, Erin Alpern, if you need help enrolling or theater advising. This is an exciting and anxious time as we begin our transition to whatever comes next. Many of us are simply doing what we can to get by. If you are in position to help financially or know someone who is, please consider donating to the MDC Kendall Theater Scholarship Fund. All funds go directly to theater students in need. Also consider donating to the Department of Performing Arts and Industries to help keep the arts alive in these difficult times. Contact the theater program coordinator, Erin Alpern, for more information on how to help. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the show.
Animal rastrero, escoria de la vida, adefesio mal hecho. Infrahumano, espectro del infierno, maldita sabantina.
Hey, papi,
Yeah, mi amor.
can I borrow your phone to look up the address to the Galaxy Shakes Alexander took Magellanite to?
Why?
To show you and mommy where it is. We want you guys to try it because it's really good. Plus, you both wanted to know where it is.
¿Y tu teléfono?
Charging. It ran out of battery. Thank you.
Michael, ¿dónde está ese bichito con la tapa rojo?
¿Qué bichito, babe?
What? What is this? What? No. No, this can't be.
Did you find it?
Yeah. Found it.
No, it's not close. It's not far, but it's not close. Hey, that's where Davis lives, right?
Yeah, around that area, yeah.
Well, show it to mommy. We'd love to take her contigo y tu hermano.
Papi, do you love mommy?
Yeah,
You've always loved mom. Since the beginning?
of course. ¿Por qué? Ariel, is something wrong?
No, it's just, you once told me that a man has to put his girl before himself. Not only in marriage, but in life. How do you do it? How do you keep such a relationship to last so long?
Well, when you're in a relationship, you have to be open with one another.
Mhm.
You have to trust each other and you have to be honest. Honesty is the key to a healthy relationship, Gabriel. One that I'm proud to be in con tu mamá. I couldn't imagine being with any other woman but her. And trust me, that says a lot because I've had my fair share of relationships, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Um, you know, I don't have any friends, Gabriel. I'm not one to go out and make them, but your mother, she's my best friend. And when you have your best friend as your wife, there's nothing better than that.
But with a long relationship comes with its problems. No?
Well, yeah, every relationship does have their problems. It's normal to have them, but if anything, it'd be weird not to have
So you're saying that you and mommy had problems in the past?
them. Oh yeah, definitely.
Like what?
Well, I'll tell you the biggest one yet.
All right.
You know that your mother and I were together for a long time. This was long before you and your brother were born.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were together about matter of fact, I forgot how long ago, but we were married. It's hard to remember.
7 years, right?
Yeah, there it is. 7 years ago, I think we went to couples counseling.
What?
Yeah, before we got married, we went to couples counseling, and it was around that time we felt very distant and disconnected. We didn't know what to do, and we didn't want to separate, but at the same time, we weren't happy, so we had to turn to help.
Which worked out.
Oh yeah, if it didn't, I wouldn't be here. Matter of fact, neither would you or your brother.
So that was the only big problem you and mom had.
Yep.
No, it's not.
What?
It doesn't seem to be the only big problem you had.
¿De qué estás hablando?
I saw your phone, papi. I saw everything.
Gabriel, I'm not understanding what you're trying to say.
Don't play dumb with me, papi.
Gabriel, I'm being serious, and don't raise your voice at me.
The dating tabs on your phone? I saw them right when you went upstairs.
Gabriel, those are false advertisements. They're nothing. Trust me, Gabriel, I would never do that to your mother. Look, I opened up a site that led me to a credit score, and then all these tabs started popping up. I didn't know what to do, so I left it alone.
You couldn't close them?
I was afraid if I did, more would pop up.
I want to believe you, papi, but something's off.
Bueno, Gabriel, I don't know what to tell you. That's what happened. You know, I don't know how this technology stuff works. You know that. It's not long ago I had one of those flip phones. Hey, why don't we go get some of those Galaxy shakes? Your mother and I have been wanting to go get them ever since you brought home those delicious shakes. Go upstairs and tell mom.
No, I'm not feeling for a shake right now.
¿Por qué?
Because I can't find a way to believe you. I want to. I really want to, but I can't help but feel that what you're telling me is a lie. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's knowing how the internet works. And credit sites, whether they're scams or not, don't just drop you off at random sites for dating single women. The only way to get to those is either by deliberately looking them up or by clicking on an ad from a porn site, papi. I'm an 18-year-old kid with nothing better to do, so of course I would know how some of that shit works. And your story isn't working. Who's Mary?
Gabriel, dame el teléfono.
Who's Mary? ¿Quién es Mary? No joda!
She's an old co-worker.
Why is she asking if you like red?
You know, back in the office when we worked, we
Yeah. Bullshit. What? Why would you cheat on mom?
Gabriel, I
don't understand. I don't understand why. Why the hell would you cheat on mom?
Gabriel, put your voice down.
No, don't you dare tell me to put my voice down when I have a fucking reason to. You're cheating on mom.
Gabriel, you don't understand.
Oh, don't you dare tell me I don't understand. Did you think this was not gonna backfire on you? That someone wasn't gonna find out? I can't believe you would do this.
Gabriel, por favor.
I believed you. I fucking believed you, every single word, every lie you've told Miguel and I. How dare you lie to us? How fucking dare you? Not only to us, but to Mami también. She loves you with all her heart. And you decide to repay her by putting a knife in her back? All the 30 plus years you guys have known each other. Gone. Wasted. Down the drain. All for nothing.
Oh, papi, por favor, no digas eso.
What do you mean, no digas eso? Are you gonna tell me that I'm wrong? That I didn't see the dating sites open in your goddamn phone?
You don't understand, Gabriel. It's been so hard lately. Ever since this maldito pandemia,
Oh, come on. Are you seriously gonna blame the pandemic for your unfaithfulness?
Gabriel, can you let me speak for 1 second and don't cut me off? Let me speak, coño! I know what I'm doing is wrong, okay? I do. And believe me when I say this, I regret what I'm doing. I love your mother so very much, but ever since I lost my job and having nothing to do at home, I didn't know what to do. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been working, okay? Working to make ends meet. Matter of fact, when I was dating your mother, she taught me how to stop being such a workaholic. She's always been there to calm me down. And now that she has to work overtime to be the breadwinner of the family, I don't know what to do, okay? All she wants to do when she gets home is take a shower and go to bed. There's no time for us.
That still doesn't give you the right. No, shut up!
Hey, ¿qué pasó?
Nada, babe. It's just Gabriel hablando con un amigo.
Ah, ok. Mosca pues.
You're lying to Mom.
I know.
Even if you have no time for each other, you should be relishing in the fact you still get to see your wife every day. I'm not believing your excuse. Every time I see you come home from work, you look exhausted. You complain how work is killing you and how little time you have with us. Well, it may not be under the best of circumstances, but this pandemic is giving you the opportunity to have that time. If you were a real husband, you'd be happy with just having your wife in your bed sleeping. You should be snuggling up with her, haciendo cariño, cualquier medida tú puedas hacer para que se sientan amados. And you knew the idea of you and Mommy separating haunts me. This is every kid's worst nightmare. And now thanks to you, you brought it to life.
¿Qué pasó? Gabriel, ¿por qué gritas tanto? Gabriel, ¿estás bien?
Ask Dad. He knows what happened.
Michael, what happened?
This casserole is amazing, Mom.
Thank you, sweetie. But your sister did most of the work, though. Right, Jen? Honey?
Yeah, I did.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure? You haven't said a word since church.
I'm probably coming down with a little cold, that's all.
A cold? You should have told me. I could have made you some tomato soup. That and some peppermint tea clears you right up.
So I was thinking maybe we could go to the beach next Saturday to release Dad's ashes.
That sounds great, honey. Oh, maybe we could tell your Uncle Ricky and he could drive us up there.
May I be excused?
Jen, you haven't even touched your food.
I just need some air.
Are you sure? I don't know what's going on with her.
Just give her some time, Libby.
I know it's hard. It's hard for me too. She won't even talk to us.
You can't police the grieving process, Olivia. Jenny loved your father.
I know, but isn't that more of a reason she supported him a little more? But she never visited him once.
Mom, do you mind if I talk to Liv alone, please?
Yeah, of course, sweetie. Take your time.
What is up with you?
How are you guys okay?
What?
You and Mom and Uncle Ricky and every fucking person in this family. How are you guys okay?
Okay, Jen, We've been over this. Dad didn't do any of those things. He was innocent, okay?
How are you so sure?
Think about it. He took us to school every morning and he picked us up at 3:30 every single day. He taught us how to swim, how to ride our bikes. He even let him put makeup on him and dress him up in mom's clothes. He spent every second of every day with us. Even when he was at work, he would call into school every other hour. He was a good man.
Yes, but I
We
promise.
asked him if he did any of those things, and he said no.
Yes, I know, but
He said no, Chen. He would never lie to us, ever.
I just want us to be sure that we're not
We're not what?
defending a killer.
He wasn't a killer, Ken. Look, do you remember this? Your first dance recital? How he practiced with you for a whole month? Or this one, your 6th grade graduation? He was the loudest parent in the room. He almost got kicked out for how loud he was. He was so proud.
I'm sorry. It's just with everything going on, I never visited. I barely talked to the man. I feel like I let him down.
Didn't. When this whole thing first started, I had to believe. But after talking to Dad, it was practically impossible he did any of those things. You just needed some more time. That's all. He knew that.
I haven't seen these in a while.
Yeah. You definitely need these memories right now.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Anyways, so, I was doing some research and I thought we could file for a wrongful death suit.
Against the state, that's impossible.
Yeah, I know. Apparently, there's no way to combat wrongful executions. Apparently, states are protected from litigation through something called sovereign immunity.
So how does that help Dad's case?
It doesn't. What it does, though, is show how absolutely fucked up the justice system is. I mean, wrongful executions violate the Eighth Amendment, which is supposed to protect people from inhumane treatment.
It's funny, before all this, I didn't think wrongful executions could happen.
143 death row inmates have been exonerated while on death row since 1973. If they hadn't been exonerated, they would be dead.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm gonna start an NGO, I don't know, on social media, anything. If we can't sue, we can definitely make some noise, right? Jen?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Hey, do you remember this teddy bear?
No, why?
Dad didn't give you one?
No, he didn't. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just haven't seen this in a while.
Okay. All right. So I was also thinking of reaching out to the Innocence Project as well.
Don't they only deal with wrongfully convicted people who are alive?
Yeah, I know. But like I said, anything goes. If we can get enough people around our cause, we might get a chance to fight this. So, you in, Jen? Genevieve Elmarie Davis.
Yes, I'm listening.
Please, what is going on with you?
Look at this picture.
Yeah, it was your dad and Uncle Ricky on one of those road trips you guys used to take. Why?
There was a woman riding with us on this day. I think she took this picture.
Okay.
But she never made it back with us.
Okay, so you guys dropped her off?
No. She lived here in Anadarko. I remember we picked her up from her house and Dad promised he would drive her back. I remember she said she didn't know anyone in Tulsa, so she needed a ride back.
Okay, this is a great story, Jen, and I would love to hear more, but we have stuff to do. If you don't want to help out, just say it.
I think I know what happened to her.
What happened to. What are you talking about?
We drove to this little house in Tulsa. Uncle Ricky, Dad, and the woman got out of the car. I remember I had my old camera with me. I took that thing everywhere that summer and took pictures of everything. I remember I wanted to go in the house with them, but Dad told me to wait in the car. So I asked the woman to take that picture before they went inside the house. And they were in there for hours.
So, what? You think Dad was having an affair and Uncle Ricky knew about it?
No, I think Dad killed her.
Jen, we've been over this.
And I think I actually saw it.
Mom! Mom! Mom!
What happened? Is everything okay?
I think we need to take Jen to a hospital. I think she's lost it.
Jen, what happened?
Go on. Tell her.
I'm not crazy. I was in the car waiting for Dad and Uncle Ricky. I needed to pee, so I got out of the car and walked into the house to look for a bathroom. I heard whimpers coming from the basement. I walked into the basement, and I promise you,
You saw what?
I saw Dad on top of the woman. He looked like he was strangling her, and she stopped moving. And Uncle Ricky came and helped roll her into a rug, and they carried it up the stairs. I managed to run back into the car as fast as I could, and they carried the rug outside and put it in the trunk of the car.
All right, enough. Stop. Just stop.
I'm not
Mom!
making it up. I remembered because I had this teddy bear with me. I hadn't seen it since that day.
First, you leave Mom and I to bear the brunt of this trial for months. And then you barely even visit the man, even though he asked for you. And now you're making up stories against your own father?
I know it's hard to believe. I promise you I'm telling the truth. It happened and she took that photo. And on our way back home, they made a stop on the side of the road. They walked into the woods with the rug and came back without it.
Oh, so now Dad's a killer. And Uncle Ricky was his accomplice? Mom, why aren't you saying anything? Are you just gonna watch her lie like this? Mom? Say something.
She's not lying, Libby.
Wait, what are you talking about?
She's telling the truth.
How do you know she's telling the truth? You weren't there?
Your father was sick, Olivia.
Oh my God.
What are you saying?
It's true. He did those things. He did everything. I didn't know how to tell you guys. I didn't want you to think that he was a monster. You loved him so much.
How do you know he did those things? How do you know that for sure?
He would go out late at night when you girls were asleep, and he would tell me it was for work. And when I would wash his clothes from the night before, there would be blood all over them.
How long was this going on?
About 6 months. Then I overheard him talking to your Uncle Ricky about burying a body, and I couldn't take it anymore. I had to do something.
You told the police.
The anonymous tip.
The guilt almost killed me. I'm so sorry, Jenny. I didn't know you saw any of that. If I would have known, I would have told you.
Liv, where are you going? Liv!
Olivia!
What are you up to?
Hot.
What kind?
Kind everyone fears, but no one wants.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
What do you see?
Oh, well, I can see the lights. I can see the blue curtains.
They're blue?
Of course.
And why might that be, my good?
I don't know why. Does it matter?
English teachers say the darndest things.
As they should.
Well, of course they do. They need to teach the parents something. Someone must.
Can we go?
No.
Well, why not?
Quite frankly, we can't go anywhere.
Well, why not?
We just can't, to be frank.
Are you Frank?
No, of course not.
Then what do you go by?
Glad you asked.
Well, that's vague.
As vague as a lamp.
There you are again with food.
But food is important.
In excess, it could be dangerous.
Famine is dangerous too, you know.
I know.
Then why question it?
Evening. How can I help you?
Good afternoon. Who are you?
I am you. Well, not entirely. I am me.
Fascinating.
I.
Me.
My.
Good riddance.
Pleasure is always.
Wonderful to meet you.
Oh, what a conundrum.
I actually find it quite fascinating.
How so?
You too?
It reminds me of a song.
It only reminds me of a group of bugs.
A song from my childhood.
Oh, we're long past that now.
Can't we stay?
Stop what?
Growing rings like a tree.
You know no one can stop that.
I just hope someone will hear when I fall.
We all want that.
We all want that.
All you need is.
Can't have any of that. Much too busy.
When will
We be.
Able to.
leave? Who knows?
Sit down. Let's talk.
What are we doing right now?
Nothing of great importance, I presume.
Tick.
Is there anything to talk about?
Talk.
Is just scrolling through while the time passes?
Tick.
No, far too busy.
Talk.
Busy for.
Not
Yeah.
busy for, more like a hamster in a wheel. Must keep
Talk.
moving.
Do you have any friends?
Well, most likely.
Talk.
Well, where are they?
Leave
Tick.
the room.
Why not
Talk.
go to them?
Tick.
It's too far. They're too busy.
Talk.
Just go over and get some.
Tick.
Sure.
Just go.
Bar.
2.
What does one do to keep us busy?
One waits.
2, keep company.
And I suppose a third waits until they're fixed.
Who said they're broken?
Psh.
Must keep busy.
Busy, why?
Must keep.
Are you afraid?
Yes. Everyone is afraid of a thundercloud marching through, creating devastation, destruction, leaving behind delirious deviants, defiant of dogma, dreaming for the day daylight dawns on the flesh once more, decadence draping over the dapper like tapestry, the furious fish flying frantically with fevers following the so fabulous fake fairies floating alongside familiar faces, impeccable idols informing idiot immoral ideologies, infants internalized in liberations and imposed improperly, drowsy yet delirious dreamers feeling fox when feeling
Inescapable.
demons demeaning dangerous deeds often fall fatal to the inescapable.
Yes, but that's not all there is to it, is there?
Why would it be?
Stop. This is what happens when one stops.
No.
Such thought is dangerous.
As the famine?
Much worse. Personal experience.
Personal experience is much too busy.
Why do you speak on their behalf?
I can only guide.
Wait. How long have you been here?
The entire time?
And why have I only met you now?
Your friends are in the other room.
Really? Then I must go to them.
No,
How come?
you mustn't leave.
Of course.
Of course not. I've been here so long it's hard to remember the time before.
Was there a time before?
Who's to say?
Tick.
Must keep moving.
Talk.
Wait!
You can't
Tick.
stay for too long.
Talk.
Then why not?
Tick.
You still haven't answered my question.
Tick.
Talk. Will you listen to yourself? Why would you act as a third one? Look around you. How can you move forward when you don't know who you are? If a bird leaves without making its nest, where will it plant its seeds for its garden?
English teachers say the darndest things.
Well, someone must.
What's the point of planting gardens if you won't be able to bear this food?
Ding, ding, ding.
Are you the tree that falls and no one hears? Will you be heard?
It doesn't matter. It's a vicious cycle of trees growing and dying, and no matter how loud the tree is when it falls, there will be a point in time as if the tree never was.
Then enjoy the rings as they grow. Because nothing matters in the end, we all fall down.
One must.
No. Let's just stay for a bit.
Were we ever going?
No, but we wanted to.
Sit.
I must be going.
So soon?
It's about that time.
Nighttime.
Morning already? Where will you be going?
No, just over to the other room.
That's dangerous.
That's devious.
Pardon?
Tolerating toxicity only leads to this famine you speak of.
Farewell. If you wish to join me in the other room, that's where I'll be.
Wait a minute.
One must keep moving, I suppose.
Wait. Leave me.
What? If I leave, then nothing would move. You would remain stagnant and idle.
Leave me be. I wish to be left alone and nothing more. I want to stop and enjoy the rings growing.
My departure will be soon, but I will never truly leave.
Scars never truly fade away, do they? Even when the surface no longer shows the tear, there will be a memory of it seared in the back of your mind.
Precisely. One can never completely stray away from past patterns.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Does one truly get to know the other side when they've never even been close to even attempting to go there themselves? If you've always lurked in the shadows, when will you realize the bright beaming light is just around the corner, but you're too scared to look? How long does this seclusion have to be? I suppose that's up to me. I imagine I'm able to choose my own fate, not listen to some echoes of a former. But when can you realize that? Does anyone have the answers for that? Well, that's right. I'm not used to being so secluded, even though it's previously just myself. I wonder if a train will come and pick me up. Yes, I'm sure a train will come and pick me up. Trains often travel treacherous terrain, so it could run late. No, that's absolutely ridiculous. Why would a train be late? It will come though, of course. The only other place it could take me is the other room. But the only one that could take me to the other room is myself. No train can choose my actions for me or make them any easier. You just have to reach out, go for it.
Good evening. How can I help you?
Good afternoon. Who are you?
Isn't that the cake I photo?
Yeah, it is. Mommy was too busy posing for the camera to notice Dad was scarfing down their first piece of cake.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The signal's kind of bad in here. What did you say?
She was so pretty. Why didn't any of us get her pretty red hair? Dad made us born on purpose.
Speak for yourself. That one never shuts up about having dark auburn hair. You know, you're still just brunette like the rest of us.
It kind of counts, you know. It's not the same shade as.
If she gives the color to them, I'm gonna blow my brunette brains out.
Okay, so if they don't have them, then what other flowers does the florist have?
Dad would have wanted the hydrangeas. If they don't have it, then we'll just go somewhere else.
Urs, I've got this. I'm sorry, what was that?
I just don't want to settle. We shouldn't settle.
No one said settle. It's March. They're not in season.
Then we'll just have them from where they are in season.
I don't think we have
I'm sorry, can I call you back?
the time.
I mean, we can try the flowers from downtown and they're pretty good reviews for them.
It's been 3 days. We don't have time to wait around for the perfect shipment of flowers.
No one asked you to do it on your own.
Well, no one offered their help, did they? What did you do? Criticize me for not planning a dream funeral?
No, you've been going through the house, cleaning up, organizing everything, saving everything for it.
Urs, what's gonna happen once you finish your trot down memory lane?
Well, I'm moving us in. Jared doesn't mind. He said he hated the city.
You're leaving? Seattle, your job? The apartment that you'd been hounding for months?
Yeah, you're fixating on this. Why are you fixating on this?
Does this have to be now? Shouldn't we focus on like?
Sandy and I have been talking to Martha Hoover about selling the house.
Okay, well, who told you to talk to Martha?
Well, no one told me to talk to anyone. Sandy and I just think it's best that we sell it. It's 2 against 1.
It's actually clearly not. I'm the oldest, and my name is on the mortgage first, so it's 100% not either of your choice and entirely mine. I mean, my house. I don't want that sleazy old hag near my house. Tell her she can slither back into her cave at the end of the block and mind her business. She didn't get the house when Mom died, and she's certainly not getting it now.
It's actually our house. Dad put our names on it too. He'd want us to.
Yeah, you're clearly unstable. Like you're willing to throw away 20 years of work because you don't want to let go of your childhood room? Whatever, have you even spoken to your publisher? Whatever happened to that manuscript that you're pouring yourself into less than a month ago?
Settled, I'll get back to it.
No, you won't get back to it. You'll be surrounded by Dad. You'll wallow and cry and you'll melt into those walls and we'll never see you again.
It's not healthy, Ursula. You look
like you'll follow Dad.
At least I fucking care. I'm the only one who cares. I'm the only one who's really hurting. God, it's like he wasn't even your dad. Like you wanted to braid your hair for your first day of kindergarten because you were so insistent on looking just like Mom. Like he didn't give Sandy piano lessons after work because she somehow scared off her tutor. I mean, like he didn't give absolutely everything we ever wanted.
What gives you the right to say that we're not hurting? Because we've showered in the past 24 hours? Because we're working? Because we're taking it day by day instead of throwing ourselves headlong to an all grief chasm? You know what? Dad appreciates our efforts to live with our grief, to keep going, to maintain the life that he's always wanted us to have. He wouldn't want us to give ourselves up for anyone. To give up the life that he's wanted us to have so bad. But you know what? You cannot sit here and look at me and tell me that I'm not hurting. Obviously we miss him. We're doing what we can to honor him. We're doing all of this because he deserves it. So don't insult us by implying that we've forgotten him, because we haven't. And if you continue to insult our efforts, you'll continue to insult his efforts raising you.
Well, I'm not acting like a child. You're the one that's acting like a bitch. I mean, you're bossing Sandy around. Here's a good one. You're talking to Martha behind my back. You're doing everything the way you want because that's what you've always done.
I'm acting like an adult and I'm grieving in my own way. Just because I'm not a blubbery, snotty mess does not mean that I'm not doing all of this for him. You know, I haven't slept. I can't close my eyes without remembering the reason I'm doing all of this. I remember with every phone call I make, every condolence letter I open, every casket I have to stand at, staring at, thinking, will Dad like this? So you don't have the right to call me selfish. How many times do I have to show up and pick up all the pieces because you're too busy clutching what's gone? You know what? You know what, Ursula? I am so glad that I wasn't around to look after you after Mom.
You're so self-righteous and heartless. I mean, God forbid I mourn our father. God forbid I take a moment before all my memories of better days are ripped from my hands because you think you can sell our house.
And you're not fucking listening because you never listen, because when you're hurt, the world stops. But when anyone else is having an issue, they have to deal with it. But you don't. You know what you do? You have a meltdown.
Morgan, you're so ready to hop on this cross and point to those who sit below you. It's so nauseating. I wish you'd fucking understand that you're not better, Veronica. You're not holier than thou. Just be a fucking person for once.
It doesn't matter. What does any of this matter? What good does it do? It doesn't matter. None of it matters. It doesn't matter. You guys will keep fighting because you both don't take time to consider the feelings of the other. How are you supposed to live like this? Dad should have known you guys couldn't handle the shit. No, of course he knew. He just didn't plan on dying and giving you guys the chance to rip each other to shreds. He wasn't supposed to die. He was supposed to stay here and be the crazy old coot who refused to die. He wasn't supposed to die. We're not supposed to die. I can't stop thinking. What if it had been a heart attack? What if it had been something we could have fixed? What if it was cancer? Could have done something with cancer. What are we supposed to do with the brain aneurysm? What are we supposed to do? We can't. No, we can't do anything about this. About whatever the hell is going to get us. And it's so scary. It's so scary. It can get us whether we like it or not. And it'll get us. And it'll get us if it got him. If it got him that quick, then we could say goodbye. I can't lose. It's too much. I can't stomach. There's so much. We're too small, too insignificant to matter. That there's never real safety in the living of this ticking of this horrible existence. So what's the point of anything else? What's the point of it? What's the point of all of it? We can't spend this time just fighting. Are we done now? Can we function like normal? Please?
We didn't mean to.
Well, you guys are assholes sometimes. Both of you. You want to see what I've been working on? Here. Let's do this thing. Boris Stoner, at age 53, passed away March 9th, 2020. As Boris once said, I live with no regrets and feel with the team who sets at night and lies over to Birdie. A weary man, when morning comes, he finds all as bad as before.
He is.
And will continue to be.
All right, you two Falcon feeders, listen up. I'm gonna go use the restroom, so don't try anything smart. Who am I kidding? You two are dumber than rocks. Good one, Seymour.
I hate that guy. Thinks he's all high and mighty because he's a teacher. I bet he printed his degree. Yo, Owen, buddy, everything good over there? You sound like a psychopath. Who else could you be talking to?
Shut up, Vinny. It's because of you that we're in this rat hole. Let me handle the situation my own way. If you hadn't gotten into a fight with Tommy Lee and Lunch, we wouldn't even be here right now.
Right, all right. Jeez. Listen, I know this is my fault, and I get that you're scared and all, but you gotta go all Jack Nicholson and The Shining on me, okay? We'll get out of here, bro. Remember what we are. We're the sons of Norse gods.
Rick. But yeah, you're right. I'm sure we can leave whenever we want. Wait, let me try to open the door with my mind. Dude, it's not working. I'm trying to try, but nothing's happening. Plus, from all that pushing, I feel like I need to blow chunks.
Owen, you dumbass. Obviously, you were just doing it wrong. Now watch and learn as I bust out of here quicker than Adam Sandler in The Longest Yard.
Working.
Dude, it's not working. I think this place is God-proof.
Yeah.
They must have known we were coming, so they fit this place out with state-of-the-art magic blocking material.
I don't know.
Goddamn government, they're too good.
What are we gonna do now, bro? If we can't use magic, then there's no way of getting out. There's no way of getting out of here. Are we trapped here forever? Bro, I can't be here forever. There's so much I didn't do in life. I never got a girlfriend, or ate authentic New York style pizza, or watched The Godfather, even though everybody keeps wanking it off like it's the Messiah of movies.
All right, dude, relax. Don't be a drama queen. We'll be fine. What was the last thing you said?
I never got a girlfriend.
No, the other thing.
I never ate authentic New York style pizza.
No, Buzz for Brains. The last thing.
Oh, you mean watch The Godfather?
The Godfather.
Yeah, everybody said it was Al Pacino's best work, but I honestly prefer it in Scarface.
No, Dimwad. The Godfather, as an Odin, our dad. Odin will hear 2 of his sons went missing, and then he'll come looking for us.
Genius. You're right. We'll be just fine. We'll be just fine.
You know, I'm really sorry I got us into this mess, man. I know it must suck having your squeaky clean record destroyed, but listen, I wasn't gonna sit there and let that regular dude take my food. Like, who the hell does he think he is? You know, if we was back in the day, he'd be killed for pulling a stunt like that.
I totally get what you mean, bro. The nerve of some people. What do we do now? We're out here like morons, waiting for our father Odin to find out his kids have gone missing?
Obviously not. We gotta come up with a plan to get out of this disgusting place.
But how? Mr. Freya has us locked up in here like we're in Alcatraz.
I got an idea. Why don't we try to talk to the other gods?
Vinny, you mad genius. Let's do it. Almighty, oh Father. Almighty, oh Father. Almighty Odin. Almighty Odin, our Father. Almighty. Almighty, our Father. Almighty, our Father.
Owen! Do you still have that banana from lunch?
Yeah, but how can you be hungry at a time like this? We have to get out of here. Almighty.
Owen! Sometimes you amaze me with how slow you are. Okay, let me explain the plan to you slowly so you understand. Give me banana. Me, then use banana peel to make teacher slip, and we run out.
I get it, but who's gonna eat the banana?
Just give me the goddamn banana.
Fine, jeez.
Hey, not for brains. I'm back from the restroom. Wow, I'm impressed. You 2 numbskulls didn't try to escape while I was gone. Maybe you boys are shaping up to be regular members of society.
Oh yeah!
Get out of here!
Right behind you, buddy.
Somebody? Anybody? Please help. Well, guess I'm sleeping here tonight.
It's not that bad. Kate. Hey. Ready? Coming. Oh. Hi. Is Is this for me?
I'm at your house, ain't I?
Yeah, I guess.
I just need your signature. Here, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Just let me. I'm sorry. This is kind of a weird question, but are you married?
My man, I'm working right now. I'm not really down to have a conversation about
Oh, no.
relationships.
I didn't mean it like that. Come on. I pay my taxes. You can at least answer this simple question for me.
Yeah, I'm married.
And how long have you been married?
I don't know. After all these years, I kind of lost count.
Have you ever been through a bad breakup?
Oh, I see what's happening here. Little man has a little heartbreak, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Well, too bad. See ya.
It's my escape. She broke up with me about a month ago, and we're seeing each other for the first time today. She was supposed to be here about 10 minutes ago, and I kind of thought you were her, you know?
Yeah, you were pretty disappointed when you saw me.
She said she didn't love me anymore, but I think she's just scared to have something so serious.
Well, tough break, kiddo. I gotta get going.
Wait. What do you think I should?
What do you want, Tom?
Wait, how do you know my name? Are you like God or something? What the fuck?
Nah, man. I'm just a mailman. I saw your name on the parcel.
Oh. Yeah, I knew that. I don't know what I want, okay? On one hand, I still love her, but on the other, she doesn't want me, and I mean, I deserve to be with someone who loves me, right?
Look, kid, I'm gonna tell you a story. Back when I was a little tot, there was this girl. Now, I don't really remember her name or even what she looked like, but you could be sure as anyone else that I thought she was the girl I was gonna marry. She was the first one to raise her hand in class and the one who organized groups. And I remember this one time, I wasn't the most involved kid back then, and I would get picked on for it. And I remember this one time, I was sitting alone at lunch, being a mopey by myself, and this girl, Becca, her name was Becca. Well, Becca, she comes by and she sits in front of me. Now, I don't think she did it for me. I think she just wanted to be alone and chose the spot with the ghost for her brooding. Well, me being the weirdo that I was, I looked up a couple of times. And eventually, she looked up at me. And she said hi. And that was the entirety of our relationship in high school.
Yeah. Wait, that's it? You didn't tell her your feelings.
Man, you missed the whole point of the story.
Which was?
Sometimes people just aren't meant to be, and you can't get hung up on someone because they're not this idealized version of what you wanted. You probably thought she was super, super sweet and would help me break out of my shell, right?
Yeah.
Wrong. I had this dream in my head that she was gonna come up to me and ask me to be her girlfriend or something. But no, man, I wasn't in her league, and I knew it.
Well, I think if I was in your position, I would have at least tried to pursue her. I mean, if she was so great.
And then what? I would have gotten a girlfriend who's the opposite of me, and I would have been unhappy. Plus, I never would have met the love of my life, the woman I have 3 kids with. I met her at prom, after Becca had already rejected me.
Oh, that's a pretty big coincidence.
Hey, God works in strange ways and all that. But look, kid, I'm gonna tell you, if you really like this girl and you're trying to win her back, just think to yourself, is she really the one? And if there's a little bit of doubt, let her go. Let her go. I don't doubt you had nice times with her, so it'd be dumb to just mess up all those memories over some petty breakup.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it would be. Anyway, I'm sorry that took so much of your time. Let me just. I ordered this for her about a month ago. I haven't even thought about it since. It's kind of funny, actually. Like a little gift from the past.
Yes, see? You're already recovering. See you later, Tom.
Hey, I never got your name.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, hello?
Hey kid, do you by any chance have some sugar snag?
Hey, who are you?
You're Tom, right? Tom Miller. Am I in the right department?
Okay, what is going on today? How do you know my name?
Kiddo, calm down. I'm your next door neighbor. You don't remember me? The lawyer?
No, I'm sorry. It doesn't ring a bell. It's very rude of me. What's your name?
I'll let you figure that out for yourself. Now, about that sugar.
Yeah, just give me a second. No sugar. Sorry, sir.
First of all, don't call me sir. If you don't remember my name, just call me lawyer. It has a nice ring to it. Second of all, I appreciate the effort, kid. See you around.
Sir, lawyer. Wait.
What now?
I wanted to ask you a question.
Out with the kid, come on.
Are you married?
Oh God, no. I haven't been in a stable relationship since the late 90s.
You? And why do you think that is?
You seem interested in this, don't you?
Yeah, it's a long story. She's actually coming over later.
Listen here, kid, and listen good. Relationships are a hindrance. You and only you can satisfy yourself. You may have one fling one night or another, but you gotta remember, man was created to be free, not tied down to some woman.
Yeah, but this woman, I love her. I guess being free does sound kind of nice, but it's not like she loves me, so she told me herself.
Yeah, kid, get mad. You're what, 23 years old? This is no age to be sulking over some unrequited feelings or that sappy bullshit. Kid, I once cursed out a woman for having the absolute gall for calling me a cheating bastard. She had no evidence. Granted, I had cheated on her, but she had no basis for calling me names. So I just let my emotions go, and I never felt so liberated in my entire life. You should try it.
Cursing her out.
Yeah, kid. Let yourself go. There's nothing after death, so you shouldn't be tied down to anything here, or else you'll regret it down the road.
I don't think I have what it takes to scream at her like that.
You do, kid. I know you do. And when you send her where she belongs, which is packing, you'll feel better about it. Trust me.
Okay, I'll think about it. Yeah, I think I do feel kind of angry. It was so sudden. But anyway, what's your name?
Kid, my name doesn't matter. What matters is you do the right thing. Fuck that girl and go live your life without restraints.
Yeah, she fucked me up, so it's only right that I fuck her up back.
Now you're getting it, boy. Always remember, the only way to get retribution is by revenge.
Yeah. Kate. Who's there? Oh my God. Hello?
Limpiando, cleaning.
Hello. Hola. Do you speak English? Can you do me a favor?
Only a little bit.
Okay, that's good enough, I guess. I'm waiting for this girl. She's about 5'5", blonde. If you see her coming to this apartment, tell her to go fuck herself.
Sorry? ¿Qué tú me acabas de decir, carajito?
What?
No, tú no me ves aquí a disfrutar y cuando yo estoy trabajando.
Oh, Oh, wait. I don't.
No, that's why I don't speak English así. A mí no me hablas así.
No. No, Atsu. I didn't mean to insult you.
¿Qué cojones tú estás diciendo, niño?
I wasn't insulting you. I wanted to say that to the girl.
¿Qué girl? ¿Qué girl? Aquí no hay un girl.
Girl. She's coming over. Ella viene.
Ok, yo lo hago.
Wait.
¿Y ahora qué tú quieres, la vía?
Ella, my ex. Ella's here to talk to me.
Ok. ¿Y qué tengo que ver ahí?
Ella, she broke up with me over the phone.
¿Qué significa eso? What that mean?
I don't love you. No.
And just for that, you're gonna tell her to go fuck herself?
You speak English.
Yeah, I just really wasn't in the mood for speaking, but you need to hear this. Don't talk to people like that. It just makes you bitter and hateful.
Yeah, but she.
Even if she did hurt you, will you really stoop down to her level? Is it worth it?
I just want her to know how much she hurt me. And I want her to feel the same way I felt.
Mijo, she knows. She's the one who broke up with you. What you need to do is live your life and forget about her.
But how can I keep living with all this hatred inside of me?
That's a question you need to find for yourself.
Welcome, Adam Stanton.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Stand and Scoop. Now, my next client is Dennis, and he says that his family life is going through the ring of fire. Dennis, can you explain to us what's going on?
Well, Stanton, before I say anything, I just want to say that I'm your biggest fan. I've been a fan ever since you worked with Jerry Springer 3 years ago. Anyways, I needed help with my wife, Ophelia, and child, Maya.
That's great, Dennis, and thank you. So, how long have you and your wife been together, and why do you put wife in air quotes?
Well, Adam, we've been together for 20 years, and I'm 42. But over the years, it felt more like I'm living at my mom's house. It feels like I'm living at my fucking mom's house, for crying out loud.
Boo!
Come on, man, get this bitch off the stage.
Okay, why don't you tell me everything that happened?
So we met through some mutual friends, and when I first saw her, I was like, wow. She was the full package, Adam. Gorgeous, kind, hard worker. I mean, the relationship was amazing, and the sex was spontaneous. But when she got pregnant with her first child and our marriage was on the rocks, sadly, she miscarried.
Wow. First off, I'm very sorry for your loss, Dennis. It must be hard dealing with death, but of a child. The pain must be unbearable and unimaginable.
It is, but there is a bright side. Her best friend of 15 years actually agreed to be her surrogate, and we finally got her little girl, Maya.
Oh, amazing, Dennis.
Why not?
But you still say that you're going through the ring of fire? What do you mean by that?
Ophelia and I are finalizing our divorce papers because she caught me sexting another girl, Bianca. But there's an even bigger secret, Adam. I've been actually having an affair with the surrogate. Our surrogate created a fake account under the name Bianca, and that's where we've been talking.
Jesus, Dennis. I don't know what to say. I'm just in complete and utter shock. Well, Ophelia and Maya are both backstage and they haven't been listening in, but I have another person written down here. Who's Vagina?
Virginia. She's Ophelia's friend, the one I've been sleeping with.
Damn. Well, here's Virginia, everybody. Tough crowd.
Hi, baby. Hey, Adam.
Hello, it's very nice to meet you, Virginia. So, I know you and Dennis have been having this affair, but is there any part of your mind that feels bad for doing this to your best friend?
Well, of course I felt bad in the beginning, but I can't help who I fall in love with. Besides, Dennis has always complained that she's boring and dull, especially in the bedroom, so I want to help him feel better.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo! Screw you guys.
All right. Calm down, everyone. Jeez. Virginia, do you want to continue this relationship with Dennis, or was this a fling?
I love Dennis, and I want to be with him, and I want to move to New York with you and Maya so we can start our very own family.
I want that too, my love.
Well, it's time to bring in the two ladies. Here's Ophelia and Maya. Hello, ladies, and welcome to the show. You don't know what's going on here because you weren't listening in backstage, but Dennis has something very important to tell you two.
Hi, baby girl. Hey, Ophelia.
What the fuck did you bring me here for, Dennis? Oh, I swear to God, if you brought me here to fight about the goddamn husband again, I swear.
Mommy, just let him explain. It's okay. Go ahead. And please don't call me baby girl.
Hey, Virginia. What are you doing here? I thought you were an internship in New York.
Do you remember when you saw those inappropriate messages on my phone?
Inappropriate messages? Yeah, what are you, 5? Yeah, asshole. How can I forget I caught you cheating on that stupid skank?
Well, the account was fake. Bianca is
What are you playing at, dude?
To tell you the truth, I've been talking to Virginia through that account. I'm in love with her, and she's the one I've been cheating on you with. Sweetheart, listen.
Listen, Dad, and I feel sick even calling you that now, because an actual dad doesn't walk out on his family. An actual dad fixes his marriage for his kids. And God, I can't trust any man that walks into my life because I'm afraid they're gonna be like you.
Dear God, your mother's brainwashed the shit out of you. Ophelia, why are you even defending her when she really isn't your daughter in the first place?
Okay.
I have a confession to make. Maya, your mother miscarried before she had you, and at that time she couldn't get pregnant again. So when your parents asked me to be their surrogate, I was elated. And everything was perfect until a couple months after, when they started fighting a lot. It got so bad to the point that your mother kicked Dennis out of the house. And that night he came to my place and we talked. And after a brief dinner, we kissed.
Yeah, brief, because when you opened your fucking legs, suddenly became an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. I read fucking lobster.
Seriously, bitch? Can I just fucking finish the story? God. Look, after your birth, I left Chicago and I forgot all about you guys. And after a while, I started to miss Dennis again, and I created fake accounts just so I can talk to him. Those photos that you found were from last year. And Ophelia, I love you so much, and I am so sorry that this all happened. I hope you can forgive me and we could just put this past us.
Aww. Did Daddy Dennis pay for your new tits? Did you have to open your legs for that one elsewhere?
Well, Maya, is there anything you want to say?
Even if you're not my birth mother, I completely understand the situation you went through. I love you and I forgive you for everything, Mommy.
Maya, Virginia wants to speak with you privately.
She can tell me anything she wants in front of my mom and the audience, Dennis.
Okay. Well, Maya, why don't you leave Ophelia and come move to New York with Dennis and I?
What the fuck?
I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Your dry ass chicken, okay? I'm tired of
Oh my god.
Yeah, what the fuck? Thank you all for coming. Please tell your friends. We have a show tomorrow night and we have a show on Friday.